My original plans for today's ride have been all buggered up by peckerheads. So I've completely changed what I'm going to do today.
It's on tonight, so hold on, 'cause we're about to light it up.
A little while ago I asked for some suggestions as to what you guys want to see on my channel, and one of the responses, and I think it was by Pom, sounds like something he would say, is that you want to see more city riding. Now I don't have time to go to Brisbane today, so instead I thought I might just take you for a bit of a cruise through Caboolture and Morayfield and just some of the slightly more city style areas around where I live. So this is Caboolture. It's yeah, it's a bit small, but believe it or not, it's actually one of the largest rural cities in Queensland. So yeah, but it seems a bit of a blink and you'll miss it, but it's a bit of a funny shape. So this is probably what you'd call the CBD here. Around here's the courthouse and the police station and all your sort of government buildings. This is probably what you call the main street here. It's King Street. Lots of lawyers on this street, obviously, because the courthouse is here. And everybody gets into trouble with the cops in Caboolture. Honestly, I don't see what the allure of riding through the city is, to be honest. Like, give me a country road any day of the week. You know, nice windy mountain roads or rolling paddocks or something like that. I don't know. I think guys like Adrian Nickelodeon really make city riding fun to watch, because, you know, he gets stuck right into road rage and calling people idiots. I guess that's not really my style, so I don't know whether my city riding will be very entertaining at all, to be honest. So the border between Caboolture South and Morayfield is pretty debatable, but I'd consider that this is probably Morayfield, just considering that Morayfield Shopping Centre is right there. A lot of people still call this Caboolture South, I'm not sure. I suppose I can kind of understand a little bit why you guys might want to see some city riding from me. I know a lot of my stuff is very rural, very mountainous. That's because that's what I love riding, and as happily as I am to say it, that's pretty much where I live. So it's hard for me to ride past all these beautiful winding roads and come out to a place like this, or even go, you know, ride an hour or nearly an hour to Brisbane, especially because there's no reason for me to be in Brisbane. So that's why you very rarely, if ever, see me riding there. You ever noticed you never ever get a nod from a Harley rider? I don't know what it is. I don't want to sound stereotypical. Is that even a word? I'm not sure. But yeah, I always nod to other bikes no matter what they're on, but you never ever get a nod back from a Harley or any of those sort of Harley style cruisers, really. So we're heading into D-Bay now. Right here on the right hand side, as you can see by that sign there, is the police station. I think they actually call it Burpengary Police Station, I'm not sure, but it's basically home to the highway patrol vehicles, you know, the local area traffic command or whatever they call it. So it's a very scary place to be riding a bike with a loud exhaust. Doing some more lane splitting. I used to love watching LP's videos for this. So this is pretty much it for Deception Bay. It's really nothing that special to look at, eh? It's kind of scattered, and I don't know if you'd call it a city. I suppose Deception Bay is really a suburb, but it's more of a populated kind of suburb. So we're coming into Redcliffe now. Redcliffe is really quite large. But most importantly, it's probably, in my opinion, I should say, otherwise I'll get the haters on YouTube. In my opinion, Redcliffe is by far the nicest of the 4 places I've ridden through with you today. You can't see it where I am now, but you'll see it in a moment. It basically sits on the side of the water, and I like to think of it as kind of like a mini Gold Coast. It's set up a lot of the same way in that all the businesses run along the front of the foreshore. Also, much like the Gold Coast, the local council isn't afraid to spend big money making the place nice. It's kind of hard to explain, and you probably won't really see it in this video because I don't really intend on getting off the bike and going for a walk. But just take my word for it, there are just some nice little touches around, and the Gold Coast is the same, you know, like little blue lights that light up the park benches, and just the little things like that that you don't really think about, but it just all adds to the magic of the place. So this is what I mean by a mini Gold Coast. You know, you got the ocean out there, you got all these sort of businesses and a lot of kind of fancy cafe style boutiques, I guess you'd call it, along the waterfront. It reminds me a lot of the Gold Coast. And like I said, just the extra effort that the council put into the area to make it nice for everyone. And it's pretty clear that there's money in the area as well, you know. Every second car you see is a BMW or a Mercedes. Well, anyway guys, I might finish this video off here because otherwise it's going to be ridiculously long. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope this is kind of what you were looking for. I will try and get out to the city a little bit more often and get more of that kind of mixture into my channel. Yeah, thanks again for watching. As always, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Catch you later. They say your thumbnail is the only I try and push it out. Same story. I haven't been up there since then. I've been accused of making